Wellness Mummy. How are you all? Welcome to today's episode of Wellness Mummy TV, and today we're talking about self-care. Now, self-care equals self-love. It is one of the most important things you can do for your wellness, and one of the most important things you can do for your whole family, your whole being. Everyone benefits from you looking after yourself. So that's what we're talking about today. Now, a lot of people think that looking after themselves and self-care and, self-love and putting themselves first is selfish, and it's not selfish. If you don't look after yourself and your cup's empty, and I refer to your cup being how you feel, so that feeling at the end of the day, if you've done nothing for yourself and you've looked after everybody else, and you fall into bed and you think, oh, I'm not excited about tomorrow, I'm not excited about anything, I feel so tired, so blah. That's your cup's empty. And the way that you fill your cup is to do little things like have a cup of tea and read a magazine, even if it's 10 minutes. Even if you go and have a shower on your own without the kids being allowed to come near the bathroom. Or sometimes I go into my walk-in wardrobe and ring my mum because the kids can't find me, and I can talk without sounding like, stop that, don't do this. Anyway, but what I'm saying to you is you need to schedule those little bits in, because self-love, self-care is not selfish. Now think about it. If you are lucky enough to go on an aeroplane, and they do the safety talk at the beginning of the flight, and they say if you're traveling with children, make sure you put your mask on before you assist others. And that's because if you don't have oxygen, you can't help them at the end. And I really think that analogy is really good for your life as well. If you don't look after you and you don't fill your cup up and take time out and take time to look after yourself and your being, you can't help them. You're a grumpy, tired, yelling, messy mum. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what happens to me. I get really grumpy and I get angry, and that's not who I want to be. So I really find that by taking time out, that's not who I am, which is good. So I want to encourage you to do that today. Now, what kind of things could you do for self-care and self-love? I went to the hairdressers. See, I've had my fringe trimmed today. But, taking time out and going to the hairdressers and getting your hair done, or going for a walk, or ringing a friend, or going out for a coffee, or, sometimes it can be as simple as going somewhere and breathing, the 100 breaths, which I've spoken about before, counting your breaths and just concentrating on your breath. That mental clarity can make a massive difference. It could also mean things like having a schedule. So this is going to sound really pedantic and maybe weird, but that's okay. Like Tuesdays I paint my nails, and Fridays I paint my nails. Sounds weird, I know. So I paint my nails. I do a face pack on a Wednesday night. I do a really good blow dry on my hair on a Saturday. So little things like that, and it's it's even in my to-do list so that I don't. Because often I said yesterday, something Monday, and my 7-year-old said to me, it's Tuesday, Mum, and time goes quick. So Robin Sharma, who I think is an amazing man and has taught me a lot, says what gets scheduled gets done. So what we're going to do self-care and self-love, I want you to get your diaries out as soon as you finish this, and I want you to schedule in 3 things over the next week that you can take time out and do something that you love to do. It could be knit, it could be cook, it could be read a book, it could be go and get a massage, go and get your nails done, get your hair done. It's endless what you can do, and only you know what floats your boat and what makes you feel amazing. So I want you to schedule in 3 things this week for yourself. It could be walking. I'm not going to start again. There's too many possibilities. Schedule it in. Fill up your cup and see what a big difference it can make to you. And it's not selfish. Do not get sucked into mummy guilt. No such thing. We're going to banish mummy guilt. Have the best day ever. Actually, I want to hear what you do. So down below the video, I want you to comment and let me know what 3 things you're going to do and how they turned out and how you felt afterwards. And please share this with a friend if you think that they can benefit from it, or send me an email, heidi@wellnessmummy.com, and let me know how you go. My 3 things: I'm going to go for a walk with nobody else, so on my own. I'm going to read for half an hour without being interrupted. and I'm going to catch up with a girlfriend for a coffee. They're the 3 things that I'm going to do, and I will let you know how I go with them, but I'm definitely doing them. Have the best day ever, and I look forward to hearing what you're up to.